Even after a bronze medal win in 1992 and another one in 1994, former Olympian pair skater Lloyd Eisler, he's refused to slow down, but just recently that all changed. Let's see why.
I pair skated for 31 years. I won the World Pairs Championship with my partner Isabelle Brasseur in 1993. Also, we won 2 bronze medals at the Olympics in 1992 and in 1994. With all the years of skating at a very high elite level, it certainly has taken its toll on my body. I've had 3 knee operations, 3 shoulder operations, broken my ankle, broken my wrist, broke my nose 4 times, and had over 400 stitches. Lifting my partner over my head 20 to 30 times every day, 365 days a year. Plus my shoulders have taken a beating. January 21st, I was playing hockey. I got pushed into the wall, put on my right arm to impact, and it popped. I end up with a 2.5-inch tear of my rotator cuff. It hurts constantly. It does keep me from doing everyday things. My son is 7 years old. I want to be able to go on the ice and show him how to shoot the puck. I want to be able to show him how to throw the football. Currently, none of those things I can do. I heard about a procedure called Regenix. They basically take stem cells out of your hip and bone marrow and replace it back into the injured area. And hopefully it'll grow back together with my own stem cells as opposed to having invasive surgery.
When I heard about the Regenix as a possibility for him, I was really excited and happy and optimistic that this could be something that might work.
I'm loving the fact that I think this is going to enable me to do the things that I like to do for longer in my life.
So desperate to get back on the rink, Lloyd underwent a cutting-edge procedure.
Well, today we're dealing with a rotator cuff injury. We look at his MRI. The tendon is supposed to continue on and attach all the way to the bone right here. Unfortunately, he has torn that and it is retracted all the way back here. The gold standard treatment for this type of problem would be surgery, but it is a big surgery with a long recovery, so he's decided that he'd like to not go through that and instead try stem cell therapy.
I'm very excited. Absolutely. If it's going to make me younger and take away all the pain, I'll be happy to do it everywhere.
We obtain the stem cells by aspirating his bone marrow, and we inject that right into that spot. Okay, so we're anchored into the bone here, nice and solid. You can see the bone marrow coming out into the syringe. We're getting excellent flow. And 1 full syringe of bone marrow. Looks excellent. Okay, so right there where the arrow is, you can see the how you stub the end of the tendon. And then we need to kind of fill in this whole gap. So out of the blood that we took from him, we created some PRP, which is what we see right here. This is platelet-rich plasma. Okay, now we're going to inject the PRP. You'll see the fluid going in. And go right into the spot now that we need to fill. Survived.
Someone now has to like this for a few weeks.
Right, you did great. Yeah, so we got a lot of stem cells and we put it where we wanted to put it, and now he's in the brace and it's going to hopefully heal up nice.
And Lloyd joins us today along with the man who pioneered the procedure, Dr. Christopher Centeno. Welcome to you both. Obviously, you developed this over years and years of perfecting something that most people don't do, but absolutely debilitating. How long ago did you have the procedure?
In February. I heard it January 21st, so I had the procedure in February, mid-February.
How's it going?
It's going great. I mean, I'm at the beginning stages of recovery, but I feel really great.
That's awesome. 6 surgeries later, all the different things that you've been through.
Yeah.
I can understand why you would want to try something so innovative as this Regenix.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
Dr. Centeno, come over here on the medical wall because I want you to walk us through what you do with this procedure and also what happens with the rotator cuff in so many people.
Sure, the rotator cuff is a collection of strong muscles that helps you to lift your shoulder but also stabilizes the shoulder. Many people get tears as they get older. Those tears can obviously cause pain and loss of function. As you get older as well, you don't have as many stem cells available to repair that tear, so it's less likely that it's going to repair on its own. Surgery is one option, but it's a pretty big deal. You've got to go in and sew up the tears, and this procedure can actually place stem cells under ultrasound guidance into the tear to try to get that tear to heal.
And I was going to say, Lloyd, did you pose for that picture there?
Yeah, that's okay.
I love the cartoon. So, Dr. Centeno, really what we're talking about here is trying to do something that's, minimally invasive, allow the body to heal itself.
Exactly. Just trying to replenish the local stem cell supply, make it like it was when you were younger, so this thing will heal.
And let's really quickly, who's a good candidate? Because this is a true tear, as opposed to a lot of people have rotator cuff tendonitis, and it's just troublesome for them to comb their hair without a true full tear. Is this something that can help all classes of rotator cuff injuries?
If it's a big tear with a lot of retraction, this is probably not going to do it.
Okay.
If it's a tear with some retraction, that responds well. If it's just a tear through and through, but there's no pullback of the tendon, that responds well. But if it's a massive tear, probably not going to do it.
And are most insurances covering Regenix, or is this
Still too new for that, but I'm sure that's coming down the pike at some point.
Amazing.
great?
Well, I love the fact that you're profiling a new treatment, and that, Lloyd, you get to get back to doing the things you love to do.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer for me, so it was fun.
Yeah. And speaking of getting